Hi guys, I am on my way, I'm going to be on my way to Barnes& and Noble to do some book browsing and maybe find a new book that I can add to my collection of raw food books. And you're all coming with me. Alright, here we go, pulling up on to the road near Barnes& and Noble. And this road, welcome to Michigan, pothole central over here. Okay, there we are. Barnes& and Noble. You guys know that the music that's playing in the background, I read somewhere that music is supposed to encourage more purchases, but we'll see if that happens today. Actually, I have one of her books, Carol Alt. I have one of them. I think it's called Living in the Raw. It's good. All these different selections, the whole new variety of books that you can buy. I'm telling you, I love books with pictures. I love to see the pictures. I guess it goes back to when we're children, which is like, I like visuals. I need to see what they're doing. And I have one of her books too, Annie Pugh. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. But it's a good book. And this goes back to the last video. I thought this was nice. You know what's cool? It's that all of these books were once all ideas. So I came back from Barnes & Noble, but I didn't buy anything because I looked at it over there, and then I know myself. I know that if I say I'm going to buy this book, and I'm going to go home, and I'm excited to read it, I'll read it maybe the first day, and then I'll just let it sit on my shelf. And now what I do is either I will check out books from the library and then return them, or purchase them as ebooks, because that way they're not taking up space and I don't have to be mocked that I didn't finish yet another book. I didn't finish reading another book. While I'm at Barnes & Noble, I noticed the way the chairs were positioned. All their backs were to each other. So they were in a triangular shape. So one was this way, the back of the other one was against it, and then there was the back of the other chair up against those two. So when you're reading, you're not facing people. You're facing the bookshelves and the store. And I thought to myself, as I normally do, that this probably means that that we don't like to communicate with each other, or that coming to a bookstore is more of a personal thing. I don't really go to the bookstore with people. I go by myself. And I just thought, what does that mean, the position of the chairs? Because before, they were positioned facing each other. And now, they're positioned facing the store, and the backs of the chairs are to each other. And I felt like that was a metaphor for how people are these days. We're more connected to our electronics. We're more connected to our things. But the more connected we are to those things, the less connected we become to each other. But in a way, the way that I am connecting with others is through electronics. So, I mean, where's the line? It's blurred. It's very blurred. And if you look at classrooms and how classrooms are these days, the way that they position the desks as we get older in colleges and high schools, the desks are in singles. They're not next to each other. They're not, in the fours, the block of four, where they have two on one side and two up against the other side, up against the other two desks. It's not like that anymore. What does that mean? Am I overthinking this? Does that mean something? Or am I overthinking this? I don't know. That's just the thought for the day. But I hope you guys try that banana recipe. The banana muffin recipe. Because I'm telling you guys, those were just, I forgot that I was eating something that was actually good for me. That's how good they were. Because we grow up believing that when it tastes really good, more often than not, it's not good for you, but that's not the case. So I hope you guys try the recipe. I am coming up with more and utilizing raw books for ideas. I am also going to be doing the whole film festival thing that I talked about in one other video. And I have some new things planned. I got a lot of things planned, and I hope you guys do too. I'm sure you do. Let's be movers and shakers. It's movers and shakers.